Okay, I think I'll open kind of how did we end up with Myles Garrett sitting between Sean and ourselves? I think when Sean and I first met for the first time to talk about the offseason, we did discuss how we can add to the defense. That started with the trade with Trent McDuffie, adding Jalen. I think when we get to in Myles' case, and I'll keep this brief. When Cleveland made the adjustment to his contract, not sure if it was a signal, they made an adjustment. I've got a good relationship with Andrew Berry. Thought I'd just check in. Let's check in. Obviously, Myles and his standing.
How could this happen? How could they let this monster of a player get loose and go to the Rams? How could this happen? I'm a little disappointed. I actually wanted him to be an Eagle. I did. How could they let this monster slip away to the LA Rams of all teams? This monster, which I'll call Freddy Krueger. This is basically Freddy Krueger. Unbelievable. Can you imagine this guy in the postseason now? Not with the Cleveland Browns, the dysfunctional Cleveland Browns. This guy is actually going to be contending in the playoffs, probably for the rest of his career. For the rest of his career. And with a Rams team that this puts them on the map. Completely on the map. You got this guru. They all feeling good right now, both of them. Look at them. Smiling, making jokes. But Sean McVay, this guru on offense, getting this nightmare on Elm Street on his defense, I'm a little hurt by it. But I am proud for Garrett, of course. The man is supposed to play meaningful football. Meaningful. And for some crazy reason, if you got some people out there living under a rock and don't know who this monster is, you finna find out this season coming up. You finna find out this season coming up. His name is Myles Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger Garrett. Gonna be terrorizing the backfield. Gonna be terrorizing quarterbacks. I just wish he was an Eagle. Woo! I wish he was an Eagle.
He's a Cleveland Brown. He's on their Mount Rushmore, so they were a no. But Andrew and I have a good relationship. We like talking about football a good bit, so I would pester him a little bit, probably jokingly at first. Kept doing that, and then we began talking a little more seriously about it. We tried to do this with draft compensation. Then the draft came and went. We picked talks back up. We tried to discuss, more draft compensation. At the end of the day, and where it got a little tough for us is they asked for Jared Verse in return. And similar to what Cleveland did at first, we were a no, based on all.
Jared Verse in return. Matter of fact, what are the details actually of this trade? To land the generational edge rusher, the Rams traded standout pass rusher Jared Verse, a 2027 first-round pick, a 2028 second-round pick, and a 2029 third-round pick. He's all worth it. But the Browns did good. They did good. They wanted a stockpile anyway, these draft picks. All right? But Freddy Krueger, this Nightmare on Elm Street, he's all worth it. Yeah. He's all worth it.
that Jared's done for our organization. So during May, we kept trying. We tried to work things out, tried to figure out a solution. But as the June 1st date came to, let's call it, as it was getting closer, probably sometime late May there into that weekend, we kind of had a decision to make. We knew where Cleveland stand. They knew where we stood. And then we proceeded to make the trade. And with all of this, I can say, because I know Josh is here, Stan, I do think this, when you make a move like this, having the ecosystem that Stan, Josh, his family provides for us to be able to do something like this out of the box, a little bit as free agency had kind of come and gone. That's always a very...
Listen to this guy. He tickling himself pink. He can't stop smiling. He's jumping. He can't stay still. This man is ecstatic. He's overjoyed to have this guy on his team. All right? He's overjoyed. Check him out.
Very positive thing. And at the end of the day, we were able to agree, and we're jacked here.
So much for being brief, Les. You know? No, I'm just kidding. That's coming from me. That's not.
Oh, yeah, we'll compare notes.
Here's what I will say, though. It's a rare opportunity, and it is challenging because when you look at being able to acquire a player like this, these things don't come up often. And so when you do have a chance, you're saying, hey, can we have the best of both where you're able to get Myles and still keep a player that you love that's been an instrumental part of the last couple years? That was the hardest part of this decision, is parting ways with somebody that we love and care about. Wish him the best in Cleveland, and he's done an amazing job for us each of the last couple years, brought an energy, a production level, a toughness. But the opportunity to be able to get a chance to be able to work alongside Myles, he knows the respect and reverence I've had for his game, just getting to know him over the course of his career and my coaching career. And we feel like he can upgrade our football team. He's going to make a great impact. The important stuff for us was, number one, you have Bubba Ventrone in the building and Kyle Hoke that can speak to what a great teammate he is and where you really see it on a daily basis. One of my favorite things I saw about this guy was, he gets the sack record. It wasn't the fact that he got his 23rd sack. Watch the teammates celebrating and how happy they were around him. That tells me a lot about him. And he is a pain in the ass to game plan against. And I'm glad we don't have to do that anymore. He makes other guys around him better, and I know he's excited to come in and be a big part of this culture, and we can't wait to get to work. But it's an exciting time, while also, there's a part of it where, you wish Jared versed the best. But we're excited about this guy, and he's why we're here, and look forward to hearing from him.
Hey, Myles, just for the record, Bubba did say you'd play gunner for him.
And I said no.
He did tell him. He did tell me that I owed him at least one game at gunner, so we'll see about that. But very excited. And I want to thank you, Sean, Les, the Kroenke family for making this happen. Very excited to be here. It's an honor and a blessing to be in this building. I have a lot of respect for all the guys here, from the coaching staff, management, and many of the players. I've got to see it firsthand. And, it's a very quality team, quality business, and I like the way things operate, and I'm looking forward to help bring a championship here to LA. That they're going to depend on me, or? That's always been my role since I stepped foot into the NFL. So nothing changes for me. I don't feel any pressure to be anything else or be anything different. As long as I'm myself and I come here to work every day and I'm a leader.
Pressure? You asking this man a pressure of performing, or how he feel he's going to be with the Rams and production? You talking to Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger don't feel no pressure. Do you hear me? He is pressure. He applies it. One of the greatest to ever do it. No, you worry about the quarterbacks he's going to be terrorizing. That's what he needs to be worried about.
No, the success will follow.
Myles, when did you find out about all this, and what was your first thought reaction?
I found out about a week ago that this was even a possibility, and I mean, it was a surprise. It was a bit of excitement. Being in LA, of a lot of roots here, and know that there's a winning culture and some great teammates and great coaches here. I was definitely looking forward to the opportunity, and God willing to happen.
Myles had a no trade clause, so I remember asking Andrew after about a month of talking, hey, I know Myles has a no trade clause. Are we going to have gone through all this and he's going to say no? So
Going from a work in progress
That
with
man
this
there.
Cleveland team,
Oh boy.
it's been a work in progress.
Oh man, he's excited. He's excited. Oh man, let me know what y'all think. We'll leave it there. But Myles Garrett is a Ram. All right, he's not a Philadelphia Eagle. He won't be a Cleveland Brown. That's for damn sure. But I am proud that this guy is going to be on the big stage on primetime games, leading into the playoffs, fighting for a Super Bowl for many years to come, not just this season coming up. So he's with a hell of an organization. I will say that. He's with a hell of an organization. He's with a hell of a head coach that's going to take care of it on the offensive end. Defensive end going to take care of itself. They were already good on defense. Now you're just going to add this guy to it, terrorizing quarterbacks, getting in the backfield, grabbing down running backs. Man, Hall of Fame career is in the making. He leaves now, he probably would be in the Hall of Fame, but man, this is a hell of a monster. This guy, no one can stay in front of him. Nobody can block him. He's just a beast of nature. Nothing you can do with him. GSQH, Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Let me know what y'all think about this trade. Let me know what y'all think he's going to do this season. Far as, are they going to the Super Bowl? Is he going to be another defensive player of the year? How many sacks he's going to get this season? What's going to happen when them and the Eagles match up? Jalen Hurts, polish up and dust down your rearview mirror. Keep an eye out for this guy. That's for damn sure. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Weary Wednesday. GSQH, Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. We up out of here. Peace.